Now let's move on to totals. Totals in NFL preseason week 2, Thursday and Friday. We've already discussed some of these, and we both said that we kind of liked the under 42.5 in Oakland and Green Bay, and that one has not moved at all since we last discussed
Absolutely.
it.
And look, before we get too further, to our viewers, our viewers that are loyal and faithful and keep coming back, you got to tell your friends about us also, because this is totals we're talking about. And I'm not saying this, I'm not trying to blow smoke up my partner's ass, bottom line. He knows his totals. He knows how to cash tickets, and that is his edge to make a living year in and year out off the bookie with totals. No, it's the truth.
No, it's true.
So I
want
these viewers to pay attention to this. It might be a lean on preseason, but I want you to start watching him as the pattern continues throughout the year. Totals, you're learning to cash with him because it's what I'm doing. Totals Loshak. And I say that. We have fun. We laugh at this. But at the end of the day, this is about making money, Pete. We have the edge. We have the angle. And we're going to show it this year.
Mike Brenner fired up for football.
Damn right I am, baby. Damn right I am.
It's like football to you is like sugar to like an 8-year-old. All right, Mike Brenner. What do you think? Oakland Green Bay under 42.5. You still liking it?
Yes, I do. And
okay.
we both had liked it, and I've been doing a lot of reading up on that as well. And there's two teams that pride themselves on defense, and you got about 4 positions on both sides. Well, 5 on one team that there's a battle for that position. So they're really going to be squaring off. So I think this is going to be a nice solid on a lean, a nice under.
All right, here's something I'm thinking about. You talked about some psychological factors at play in the Jets-Washington game.
Sure.
And we know that Washington is looking to have more of a dynamic offense this year, and the Jets got a bunch of quarterbacks looking to prove themselves. The Jets have good depth on defense, but what about an over 40 in Jets and Washington? What do you think about that?
I think that could happen. It could, and I think Washington's going to be airing it out more so than they are with the running game. So it could, but I have to stay off it, Pete. I'm just.
Yeah, you got to stay
and
off
again,
it.
these are leans. Yeah, you may pull out. I wouldn't be surprised though if you had 1 or 2 that you're going to put out as official picks.
Oh, sure.
Maybe not this week, but
just in preseason, it's only it comes down to the last 24 hours.
Absolutely.
Let's see. I don't know. What about maybe?
What about that Pitt Philly at 41? Did you think?
Pitt Philly at 40.5 is where it is right now.
40.5. Okay, because Bet Chris had it at 41 at one point about an hour ago.
So you think that that Pittsburgh is going to be playing a lot of defensive starter, putting a lot of emphasis on defense?
I think so. I really do. I think they really want to answer some questions, and I think that again, this is my second year learning totals because I'm a first half. Yeah, no, that's what I do.
Right.
But I've been watching kind of how you do what you do, and again, I'm just trying to I'm a sponge with learning that stuff because if that angle is going to make me some money, I'm all about it. Pete, I think that's something that could happen. I think that could be an under that covers.
Okay.
But that could go south tomorrow, and I'm all right with that as well.
And I'm also thinking maybe about a shot with Cincinnati and Detroit on the over 40. The Lions, they went into Pitt and popped them, and the Orlovsky, Ruddock, and Stafford for Detroit, and McCarron and Dalton probably will he get some snaps? I don't know. We'll find out. But Dalton McCarron can certainly get the offense going. I'm thinking about the over 40 in Cincinnati, Detroit as well.
I like that as well because McCarron, from what I'm reading, is going to be getting some really good playing time with the first squad because they know that last year wasn't it was a fluke when anybody gets hurt, but they know it's a reality that Dalton can go down, and they want to make sure that this guy they've been grooming from Alabama all the way down stays in his groove, in his motion. So I think he's going to really look to prove to anybody, the coaches and everybody, that look, hey, I am no fluke. I can step in if Dalton goes down. I like that.
All right. Is there anything else you want to bring up as far as totals before we give our official leans to our viewers?
I'll bring it up. It has nothing to do with it, but I'm ready for a cold beer.
All right.
I'm being honest.
Let's give our finally these are not official picks, just to leave our viewers with our best lean out of the Thursday, Friday totals. What would that be for you, Mike Brenner?
Well, actually, I'm going to switch from what I looked at the other day. I'm not going to, I like Pitt and Philly. Something tells me I think that's going to go under 40.5.
Under 40.5.
Yeah,
all right.
just a lean.
I'll stick with our initial feeling under 42.5 for Oakland and Green Bay.
I still like that too. Yeah.
Go to SBRodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.